honestly. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think you are in bed?
8 punching up.
8 punching up. On a good day, an 8.
I'd say like average is 8.
It averages 8. Wow, interesting. Okay. Do you see that? Do you think he's an 8? I guess you don't know him that well.
I know, it's hard to see. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
Voice went up 2 octaves. Sure.
We could see it.
Hi there and welcome to Street Meet. We're out on the streets of San Francisco's Dolores Park trying to see if we could find 2 strangers to sit down on a blind, impromptu date in the park together right now. We have a stranger who wants to sit down with someone. Stranger, what's your name?
My name's William. I moved to the Bay like 5 years ago. I like hiking, working out, and reading.
Reading, okay. And you want to sit down with someone right now, see if we can make a match happen?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do you guys mind if I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Sure? Is anyone here single? You're single? Wow, those striking blue eyes, I can't imagine that. Wow.
Thank you.
Well, are you looking like stay single? Like, are you open to dating?
I recently got out of a breakup. We're focusing on ourselves.
Okay.
So, single life right now.
We've got like a cute eligible bachelor who wants to meet someone, but it's not for you right now. So you can always reject it. Oh, we
I'd
do?
be down.
You'd be down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, William, Kaylin, thank you both for sitting down with me. If I can, I'll have you guys like introduce yourself to each other, maybe just tell each other a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to go first?
Sure, yeah. I grew up in a little town called Dobbs Ferry.
Long Island or
No,
New York?
On the Hudson
Upstate?
River. Yeah, upstate.
Okay, I'm from Boston originally, so I've made my way down to New York.
Ortiz into deep right field.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Moved out here, so I'm living in North Beach now. I'm a teacher.
We've got a little wheel here. Wheels filled with questions, challenges designed to help you get to know each other, get some insight into your personality, maybe test your compatibility dating-wise. You'll each spin the wheel 3 times. If there's anything you don't want to do, we have buffalo sauce, little shots of buffalo sauce that you can take as an escape route. After you've each spun the wheel 3 times, I'll just have you put your hands out like this, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and whether or not you'd like to go on an official date with the other contestant. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Who wants to go first? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Q&A. Okay. Question. What are you sick and tired of?
I'm sick and tired of parking in the city because I commute, and
That's a good
so trying to find parking is ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to find a different job in the city because I'm so sick and tired of it. It like adds probably a good 20, 30 minutes to my commute because I'm just driving around. It's ridiculous.
Are you a good driver? No,
Yeah,
that's giving no. That's giving no.
I'm a good driver, but I definitely am more like an aggressive driver. But I have learned like San Francisco, you have to stay on the offense. Like, you have to be an aggressive driver. So I think it like plays into it.
It's okay. You don't have to be a good driver when you're pretty.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Like, don't expect me to not hit cars.
Exactly.
I know. Ooh, this little heart sticker means that you actually get to decide what he's doing. Is he doing a question or is he doing a dare?
We can just do a question. I'll give
Cool.
him a question.
Yeah.
Let's see. What would your ex's Yelp review be say?
Damn. I think all my exes know that I'm working on it.
I'm working on work in progress, huh?
I hope that the Yelp review would say something like, well, you know, he made improvements, you know?
Gotcha. Improvements on what?
I'd say, like, I don't know, relationships, they're made up of so many different things, so there's lots to improve all the time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Question. Okay. How do you feel about the statement, men ain't shit?
For background context, I just got out of a relationship like a couple months ago. For me, just personally, it was almost like a coping mechanism in that sense of like getting over a breakup. Like, it's kind of like to channel anger. You're like, oh, like men ain't shit, obviously.
Whatever, yeah.
Exactly, like more of like a whatever, throw it under the bus. Like, I'm gonna do me. I think that was more coping than honesty.
It's men ain't shit
Yeah.
until you find like a nice guy. And
then I'm like,
guys,
well.
wait. I know what I said, but let me take it back.
So let
real
me
quick.
let me circle back.
backtrack. Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't mean it. I was hungry at the time for like 8 months.
Exactly. I just needed food.
My turn?
Actually, I want your opinion on that too. How do you
Okay.
feel about the statement, men ain't shit?
I mean, I agree with you.
Do you call your bros out when they're shit?
In the acting world, you definitely meet a lot of guys who are just like, I don't know. You can't be hitting on people in a workspace like that, even when you're pretending to be in love.
Are there like intimacy coordinators?
100%. Actually, the Bay is really good at that.
What's an intimacy coordinator?
That's
Just
a
like an
great question.
HR kind
Yeah, I
of?
think so. Yeah.
It's like a
acting?
hands-on HR person. Like, say
Okay.
you have, I'm in a performance of Romeo and Juliet right now, and there are kisses in that. And we have someone who comes in who's just like, all right, I'm going to be a neutral person to make sure that everyone's comfortable right now. And we're going to like run through this and like communicate constantly. And it really, it stops there from being any space where there can be confusion or uncomfort, and it's great.
I like that.
It's cool.
You should just have that in real life, honestly. Just
Period.
someone on the side, just in case things get a little strange.
Take off your clothes.
I never knew his name. The father of my child. Mommy! Until I walked into his office and discovered he's my new boss. A billionaire who has everything, but still wants more. The son he never knew existed, and his ring on my finger.
But you have to present as my wife in public, and it has to be convincing.
He says I can never leave his mansion, never catch feelings. But when you're sharing a bed with the best sex of your life,
I feel a vibe between us. Can you feel it too? Or maybe I'm just tripping, I'm just really feeling you. You want a power trip, that pretty girl power shit got every guy falling.
Alrighty.
Most of these are Q&A.
I know.
Most of these are cute because it's harder to write dares, honestly. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think you are in bed?
8 punching up.
8 punching up. On a good day, an 8.
I say like average is 8.
It averages 8. Wow, interesting. Okay. Do you see that? Do you think he's an 8? I guess you don't know him that well.
I know, it's hard to see. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. Voice went up 2 octaves. Sure.
We could see it.
nice.
Honestly, yes.
You're a nice woman. Ooh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how toxic would you say you are?
I've actually never really had like a bad experience or a bad like toxic relationship.
No one's ever called you toxic.
No.
Wow.
I know. I don't know if that's
Gold
like a good
star.
or bad. Thank you. I don't
Good
know if
noodle.
that's like a good like green flag, red flag, but I've never like gone toe to toe in like a toxic relationship.
Maybe you're so toxic that people are so scared of you they don't
That
even
part.
they don't even want to say anything.
That part,
Otherwise,
you'll have to find out, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
That could be it.
I'm not getting that really, but
Yeah, I'm not getting it either. Ooh, good hard spin.
Here you go. That's a different
Got
one.
a drinker dare. Okay. Get your help with this.
Okay.
Who's a celebrity you think is hot?
Michael
Well,
B.
I got-
Jordan, I think, is really hot.
Michael B. Jordan? Okay. Okay, Mr. Actor, do your hottest impression of either Michael B. Jordan or just
this is
a
going to get me in
sports
trouble.
player.
You realize that, right?
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm trying to do Killmonger. It's like he kills it now. It's like when they're fighting at the end.
Black Panther?
He's got the scars on him.
Gotcha. You got into it. You got intense. with the
I
facial
was gonna say you put your whole heart into that. I love that.
your whole sports theater back. Love
Whole
it.
Buddhisty into it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, hopefully that's given you some insight into the other person. If I
Cool.
can, I'll put your hands out even like this. Close your eyes. And after I count down from 3, you'll just give a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whether or not you want to go on another date. Does that sound good?
Cool.
Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Oh, man. Unfortunate. You can always reject it.
I'd be down.
That's brutal.
That's okay. We're all strangers here.
That's brutal.
So, sometimes it's just not the vibe. But I do want to thank you guys both for sitting down with me, taking some time out of your day. Sit down and get to know someone in your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you